For some people, raising a dog is much more than that, just having a dog around the house. Assistant dogs help people every day who struggle with both physical and mental health issues. So this week is actually International Assistance Dog Week. So we want to take some time to celebrate these awesome canines. I like to say good boys and girls. So joining me now, Jeff Mindler, who is the CEO of Top Tier Canine. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So tell me a little bit about Top Tier Canine.
Well, we've been in business for about 7 years. We develop protection dogs, service dogs. We were the first in the world to train a COVID-19 detection dog. And we've expanded our service dogs program for disabled veterans and first responders with a new service called Build a Battle Buddy, which I hope we get a chance to talk about here today.
Let's talk about it. What is a battle buddy?
Well, it's basically a service dog that's beside the veteran. And we actually teach veterans to train their own service dog. We teach them basic obedience, advanced obedience, protection, scent detection, tracking, you name it. The veterans then learn how to do that. They get a puppy. We walk them through the whole process. It's a 30-week program. They then come to Madison, Florida and certify with their new service dog. And at that point, they could actually train their next service dog or train service dogs for other veterans. So it also creates jobs for our veterans and our first responders. Awesome program. We're running a class right now. We have veterans from all over the country that are involved. And so they're coming home with this battle buddy, this guy beside them. And more importantly, because we've lost service dogs before with veterans who then go into a deeper hole than before they had the service dog. So training that veteran to train his own service dog allows him to prepare for the eventual loss of his current service dog. We have a 8-week turnaround time for the most part, so not a 5-year waiting list like everybody else. We have the facilities. We have the #1 working dog trainer school in the country. So we take these guys and we help them learn to train their own dogs.
So who qualifies to get one of these dogs?
10% disability from the VA or rating from a police, sheriff department, any government, first responder, fireman, any rating where they've been hurt in the line of duty, and at least a general discharge under honorable conditions. We believe that folks who are truly disabled, especially if they're still in the service or still working in a police department, true PTSD does not allow you to take that kind of environment very easily. So a lot of our guys end up in trouble. They end up, getting in fights. They end up with alcoholism, and they end up with drug abuse. And so we don't look at them and say, well, hey, you didn't, get a perfect score on your last evaluation and get a perfect discharge and perfect, the true disabilities. It's very hard to maintain that level of quality of life so that you can earn those levels of integrity. I mean, you really lose a lot when you have a brain injury or you're suffering PTSD or you got shot in the line of duty or watch your buddies get blown up. So we only require a 10% rating and an honorable general under honorable conditions. The veteran has to pay $5,000 to get started. We have charities that pay, and then I match half of what the charities pay. So whatever the charities are donating, I donate as well. The most the veterans have to pay is $5,000 for a 30-week program, and that also gets them a high drive, high line working dog puppy to put through the program.
When did you start this program, and how did you really come up with this idea?
Well, I'm a disabled veteran. My son's a disabled veteran, both combat veterans. My son's a quadriplegic. I had a parachuting accident. Dogs have saved my life, saved my son's life. We've watched dogs change the lives of people who were in serious dark places as a result of combat, a result of what's become combat on the streets of America. So the Build a Battle Buddy lets us have somebody beside us, work with these veterans, bring them home a little bit, share our experiences with them, bond, get that brotherhood going again, and help each other out.
Wow. Where can you get more information? If there's a veteran at home or someone at home who really is just like, yes, please get me a part of this program.
Well, it's toptiercanine.com. You'll see the Build a Battle Buddy program on our website. So that's top tier, then the letter K, number 9, toptiercanine.com. Also, Forgotten Coast Canine is the first charity that sponsored this first group of veterans that are in our current class. You can also make charitable contributions there, help us buy leashes, collars, food, vet bills, help pay for some of the tuition for our veterans. Time to give back. This is a non-government program, right? So this is the private sector coming together, and the charitable contributions are only about 33%. The rest of it comes from us, where we're giving back to our brothers who served us.
Jeff Mindler, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.